Okay, so in our final installment for our video segment on learning how to use the various plotting and charting functions provided by pandas, I think we are quite skillful now, except one thing. We can draw and plot as we want, but it's always originating from the data frame. So what if we need to say, aha, this is the chart I like. Let me send it to the printer for printing. Let me email it to my customer. Let me attach it and show it to my boss. So how do you go about doing that? What you need to do then is to save the plot. Save the plot by saving it into a file. So it's done very easily. What you can do is you can save the figure, right? Save the figure. You can say plot.save figure. So plot.save figure basically refers to the current active figure. So if you have multiple figures, plot.save figure will save you the current active one. So normally we will operate one active figure at any one point, so that we are not confused, user is not confused, nobody is confused. And matplotlib basically is also designed for such usage. So try not to confuse matplotlib. So when we say plot.save figure, the current active figure will be saved, and we just need to provide a file name. So outfig.png. Depending on the type you supply, it will save as a PNG file, or if you specify .jpg, it will be a JPEG file. So very, very simple. Just say what file you like it to be saved in, it will be done. You can further save it as PDF. Okay, so that's really nice. And I show you here over on the right, a sort of a screenshot of my Windows Explorer to show you in the directory that I save it in. This is the JPG version, the PNG version, the PDF version, as well as the less commonly used, the TIFF version, if you want. Yeah, so uh, I mean, it's very good, right, that all the common file formats are supported, but maybe it doesn't have .bmp for Windows users, but it's very bulky, and less interchangeable. It probably doesn't have um, other X11 graphics formats and all that stuff, but not important because all these are very, very interchangeable already. Yeah. And alternatively, if you have a handle, if you have a variable that stores the figure, because when you say plt.figure, you store the output, then that can be used to .save figure for that figure as well. So if you end up actually having a few figures, you want to save the earlier one, you better have a variable to point at it. Then if you have, use that figure to save figure. Now, axes themselves, that is, for example, if you have a chart of 6 axes, right? Axes themselves cannot save figure. So you cannot pull out an axis and say, I want to save just yourself, not the rest of your neighbors. Is that possible? No. You have to plot a new figure and then save figure. But if you only have access to a variable called ax that contains a particular figure, then you say, can you save that figure that contains you together with the rest of the axes? Answer is yes. All right. So for example, if you manage to only store the pie chart as ax, what you can do is ax, right, dot get figure dot save figure. So when you dot get figure bracket open close bracket, you are trying to say, hey, pie chart, or in this case, AX6, right? So AX6, what is our AX6? That's our ES underscore C, so the bottom rightmost. So AX6 here, hey, red line, can you, the axis, save your entire family here, whoever is along with you? Can you save a picture of yourself? Answer is yes, because I always have a figure link. All right, so each axis can get back the family type figure, the same figure, by running dot get figure as a function. That will return us the figure. Then it will be back to this case, figure dot save figure. All right, and then the output file. So very simple. So all the three forms are here for us to use. Just use it, judiciously as and when you need them. So once you save that, you can do email attachment, inclusion in PowerPoint, print it out, put in thumb drive, pass to your friend, whatever it is. Very, very communication friendly from there on. Okay, so I hope you like this session. Next, we'll be doing actual running in the spider lab. So join me in the next video segments to figure out, well, yeah, the figure. Yeah. So to really, really figure it out, how to plot the figures.